Hello, my name is Taylor, and today I'm going to walk you through the titratable acidity, or TA test, using the SC200 or SC300 analyzer and pH electrode. Today, I will be using the SC300 instrument, and I will also be using our extra laboratory equipment that you would get if you purchased the SC300 Pro Kit or the Deluxe Lab Accessory Kit. You will want to start by gathering up all of your reagents and plastics that you need for running the TA test. You will need a beaker for your wine sample, a pipette to draw up your wine sample, and either a syringe or glass burette to perform the titration. Make sure you have your TA titrant, that's the one with the orange dot on it, and that your unit and pH electrode are calibrated. If you need a refresher on how to calibrate your pH electrode, please take a look in your manual or review the video titled Calibration of your pH electrode. Make sure you are in TA mode on the unit. Let's get started. Here we have a still wine, but if you are taking a sample from a recently or presently fermenting wine, be sure to degas it according to the manual. If you are working with a sample of must, we recommend homogenizing your sample in a blender before proceeding. If you need additional information, please refer to the manual. We recommend using our safety pipette aid to draw up your sample. It may take 1 or 2 tries to get it right. I have gathered our 5 ml wine sample and placed it here in our titration beaker. You do not need to blow out the remaining wine in the tip of the sampling pipette. I'll place my pH electrode in the electrode holder and give it a gentle twist and push to firmly lock it in place. If you do not have the glass burette, you will need to use your 5 ml syringe for the titration. So at this point, you can either fill your syringe or your glass burette with the TA titrant. I'm going to use my 5 ml syringe to actually fill my burette. Make sure the stopcock on the burette is closed before filling it so nothing leaks out the end. Be sure to record your starting volume on your syringe or burette. Now gather your wine sample. You're going to add 15 ml of DI water to bring the volume up so that it covers the tip of the electrode. You may add up to 15 ml more of DI water to raise the liquid level if needed. Make sure to stir the sample while you are performing your titration. We will be using our magnetic stirrer to help us with this. Sometimes it takes a little bit of adjusting to get the magnetic stir bar set up properly. I am noting my starting volume. Now, begin the titration by adding the TA titrant dropwise to the wine sample. We are going to fast forward here through this process. But take care as you approach pH 7 and go slowly so that you do not overrun the endpoint. Take the endpoint as the first addition of the TA titrant that causes the pH to stay above the TA endpoint for longer than 15 seconds or 20 consecutive beeps. The red stop LED will also appear. We have hit our endpoint, and if you want to silence the beeper, you can turn the instrument off. I am taking note of my final volume on the burette. If you followed our instructions exactly, the calculation is simple. It's 2 times V, the volume used. I will now calculate my TA value. To calculate V, or the volume used, take your final volume and subtract your initial volume. Here, we take 15.2 minus 12 to get 3.2 mils. To calculate TA, we take 2 times V. This wine sample has 6.4 grams per liter tartaric. If you are testing something other than grape wine, you may need to adjust your calculations. Please contact us and we can point you in the right direction. Or you can check out our FAQ page for additional information. If you are having any issues with this TA test, we recommend looking at our troubleshooting guide on our website under the Support tab. If you continue to have issues, please either send us an email or give our tech support a call.